Don't try to build a bear, okay? Are we recording? Yes, we are. What's up, y'all? It is your girl Mo back with another video. It's been a long time since I've said that, so what's up? How you feeling? How you doing? My name is Monique, in case you forgot. Today we are doing like a chit chat, get ready with me type of thing. I asked you guys some questions on IG because, like I said, it's been a while since I've even been on this platform, so I figured you guys wanted to know how I was doing, okay, and had some curiosity in other categories. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. As you can see, I'm not in my own home. I'm actually in a different state right now. I'm in New York for the first time, you guys. I've been wanting to go to New York for the past 2 years. I should say 2 summers specifically, because I'm not with the cold. Finally here. I'm getting ready to go to like New York City, Manhattan, that whole shebang. I've been here for a couple of days already. I went to like the Lower East Side and like got some food, walked around, went inside a couple bars, that type of thing. And that's pretty much it. So today I'm gonna like explore different parts of Manhattan, which is like the city of New York, I guess. So far, it's cool. It's a lot hotter than I anticipated. It's not as hot as Houston, okay? It's not as hot as Houston, but it's humid and it's hot. Okay, and I was walking around like dying just a tiny bit. Scenic wise, like the skyline is like, what? How is this even real? I don't understand. It's so gorgeous. It's also nice to see water. That's for sure. I'm going out tonight, so I'm gonna see like what New York vibes are. I don't even know why. I'm grabbing my concealer. Let me prime my face. I just checked my lease a moment ago because I thought it was up in like March, but it's up in December. I'm like, ugh. I either have to stay or move, and you guys know that the next time I move, it's gonna be from Houston. So if I'm staying in Houston, I'm gonna stay in that apartment. But if I'm not, I'm moving to another state. It's definitely between like LA, or I've always wanted to try the East Coast. The only thing about the East Coast is that it's OD cold. I cannot stand the cold. I can't. That's a part of the reason why I left Seattle. But like if the vibes and the opportunities are worth it, I can compromise that to a certain degree. They're both crazy expensive. So we're just gonna see how I feel in the next 5 months. 5 to 6 months when my lease is up. But yeah, I'm gonna be using the NARS Tahoe light reflecting foundation. Tahoe is the color. This foundation, you guys, this is the best foundation that I've ever used, okay? But let's answer a question. Let me pull them up. Okay, so the first question was just literally dating tips, question mark. We're gonna get right into it. So you guys know, like I'm actively dating. Now I'm still figuring this out, so I'm gonna try my best to help you guys figure it out with me. But I think the first step to dating is to figure out what you want and to set the intention behind dating, right? You've heard the term like, oh, I'm just dating for fun, meaning you're not like dating to find a husband. You're kind of just dating for the experience of other people and what it brings, but there's no intention behind like commitment, right? So there's like casual dating and there's like intentionally dating. So figure that out, because if you don't, you're gonna be wasting your partner's time if their intention doesn't align with yours, okay? Second, what I would do, what I personally did, I wrote a list of everything that I want in a man, because I'm very like, how should I say, visual. And I mean, everybody preaches it, right? Like write down your goals, write down your to-do list, write down everything, because when you see it, you can hold yourself more accountable more. It also makes you actually reflect on what you want instead of just like mindlessly dating, when you have to intentionally sit there and think, what do I want in a partner? And it's also just like a form of manifesting, you know, what the girlies say nowadays, but the list gonna get you right. And also, when it comes to that list, right, have non-negotiables as well. I don't know, you guys can't really see because like the lighting is off. I'm not at my house, so. But this foundation, you guys, it is so nice. It is like so lightweight, very glowy, just very appropriate for the summer. It doesn't even really feel like I have anything on my face, which is what I like most about it. So once you have that list, right, and you can refer back to it, I would say a third tip is to trust your gut. Ladies, we're blessed with it. If you're not feeling a guy, or you feel like the things that aren't working between you guys aren't gonna be things that you could possibly like alter or collaborate on and grow from. Trust that, okay? Because seeing the potential versus seeing what they got going on right then and there, that's where you mess up a little bit, okay? If it's something like minor, all right, cool, right? We can wait it out. But the non-negotiables, don't try to build a bear, okay? We stopped that when we were children. Trust your gut, okay? If it's telling you this ain't it, this is not it. And lastly, I would just say, like, don't let your loneliness allow you to get into situations that aren't the healthiest for you and that don't align with what you ultimately want. Because I think as a human, like, we all crave human interaction, right? And if you've been in a drought for so long and you're just also not coming across the best people when you're dating, you tend to just be like, oh, well, it's not that bad. Maybe we can do this, you know, maybe we can work on that. No, okay? Being alone is better than taking 8,000 steps backwards. I promise you. I was using the napkin, like my camera is not right by it. Anyways, don't let your loneliness allow you to compromise, all right? You'll be okay, all right? Good things come to those who wait. The next question is, girl, you're glowing different. At what point did you become determined to level up? For one, thank you for noticing, because I feel like I am. I don't think there was ever a moment I was like, oh, this is where I'm gonna like level up my life. You know what I mean? I think it's been a series of events that have led to the way that I am. And I don't want to sound negative, but it's usually like, I wouldn't say traumatic experiences, but it's usually lessons that get you to the point of wanting to change your life, right? Because whenever you experience something that didn't work out the way that you had envisioned, you tend to reflect and figure out how you can prevent yourself from revisiting those habits. And that can just be like friendship losses, breakups, lack of motivation, lack of discipline, slacking off when it comes to like working and just like personal goals and all of those things. I know what that feels like and I don't want to revisit it, so I try really, really hard to prevent myself from backtracking. And I think that's what it is, girl. It's just me applying what I've learned, okay? Lessons need to be learned, but they don't need to be repeated. Let me blend this out. Since we're already talking about like leveling up, someone said, how do you define self-love? And I'm so happy somebody asked me this, you guys, because I think the way that self-love is perceived right now is just like a marketing ploy as opposed to being like realistic about the self-love journey. While I do think that like getting up at 5 a.m. and like going to the gym and journaling and drinking your green juice and like eating holistically, right? Taking a ginger shot, those things are a form of self-love because you are taking care of your physical body. But the self-love journey it's a little bit more gritty than that. Yeah, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very, very extensive process that isn't just like remedied immediately. So self-love requires you to ultimately unpack a lot of your habits and requires a lot of effort in order to build new ones, right? It takes a lot of resilience. And like I said, it's more than just face masks and drinking a green juice. It's actual hard emotional work that you need to do, and it's a never-ending thing because life is always going to do its thing. But the thing about self-love and building the new you is that when life does do its thing, you can handle it differently, okay? So I'm not coming for those who are though the soft life, that girl, black girl luxury, the advocates for those and however they market themselves. But I do think that it can be a little like overwhelming and a little bit toxic. But the perfect way to introduce yourself to the real self-love journey, okay, is a therapy. You guys know that I have been doing therapy for like the past 2.5 months. I think the last video that I filmed, I was like newly introduced to therapy. I had only done like maybe 2 or 3 sessions and I loved it initially and I love it even more. Like now that I'm developing a relationship with my therapist, I'm feeling even more comfortable. I feel like we're making even more progress, and it's just like the best thing to just release your emotions and receive positive feedback, you guys, like actual feedback that's going to help you change your life in a good way. So you already know, my girl BetterHelp sponsor me. So thank you for sponsoring today's video. So BetterHelp will provide you with over 20,000 therapists, you guys. That's a lot of therapists to choose from. If you don't like one, you can always, skip to the next. All you have to do is take a questionnaire, and within 48 hours, you will get a match. Everything is done within the comfort of your own home. It's totally confidential. If you want to do like video chat, if you want to do a FaceTime call, or not a FaceTime call, like an actual phone call, bringing it back to the old days, a phone call, you can do so. You can also text them if you're ever feeling just off, and you need somebody to listen to you. You can text them. They're always available to you. And yeah, BetterHelp is just an amazing opportunity to get into therapy, because like I said, I encourage it to anybody. I will go to somebody on the side of the street and be like, yo, you should do therapy. I don't know your story, but you should do it because everybody will benefit from it. So y'all want to tap into therapy, make sure you guys go to betterhelp.com/mobeauty. I'll have it on the screen for 10% off of your first month. If you guys get anything from this video, you guys start therapy. I'm not lying to y'all. I would never start therapy. It will change your life. So the next question, how did you get to the point of quitting your job? I mentioned this in my last video that I had not really recently quit my job. I quit my job in October of last year. So it's been almost 10 months, you guys, since I quit my job, which is such a blessing that I'm even able to pursue entrepreneurship and survive, you guys, because it's up out here. It's not for everybody. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But how did I get to the point of quitting my job? If I'm being realistic with you, it was literally just working my off, you guys, because I've been on this influencer journey for like 4 years, you guys. Literally 4 years this month. That's insane. I think we just live in a world of like, I need everything right now, immediate results. Like I'm gonna blow up on TikTok overnight and then all this is gonna come and da 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 da. And sometimes it is like that, but for the standard person, it isn't. It's a journey. It's a process to get to that point. So in terms of how did I quit my job, I just didn't stop, you guys. Like I kept going, and I had a direction, and I had faith, and I knew that if I keep putting in the work that most people are not willing to, that I was gonna succeed. And that's how I got to where I am. If you're going to be quitting your job, just make sure that you have a plan once you do quit your job. Like, don't just quit your job mindlessly and just think that, oh, everything is gonna work out for you. And I'm not telling you not to have faith, okay? I'm not telling you to not believe in the unbelievable, but don't get caught up in the whole like, oh, as long as I think about it and maybe write it down, like everything is gonna just work out. Like, no, nothing is just gonna work out if you don't put in the work, babes. You can't think about going to the gym and then lose weight. Like, it doesn't happen that way. Thinking about it is the first step. I don't know what is going on with my makeup thing. Thinking about it is the first step, right? Because it's a form of like commitment, but actually putting forth the action, that's what's gonna get you the results, along with faith and belief and positive attitude and positive thinking and all of those things, right? The combination of all of that. Don't just think you're gonna quit your job and just butterflies are gonna come into your room and set down $100 bills. I don't know why I said that, but that's just what came to mind. I just worked for it, babes. I really did work for it, and I'm very deserving of like where I am, you guys, because when I tell y'all, I've had 2 jobs at one point and been doing YouTube, you guys. Okay, so I've worked my butt off to get where I am. I'm like almost done with my makeup. I'm just trying to figure out, oh, I need to put some bronzer in my crease. This is like a good way to just make it look like cohesive, your makeup, you know? You guys, I barely put makeup on and I barely be doing anything nowadays. My makeup realistically takes me like 15 minutes, but I'm filming and talking at the same time, you know? So it's gonna obviously take a little bit longer, but majority of the time I don't wear makeup because it's too hot. You guys, I'm not looking forward, even though it's hot here, I'm not looking forward to going back to Houston because it has been like 105 degrees every day and the humidity makes it feel like 108, 109. Like I'm dying. My camera turned off literally as I was speaking because it overheated. If you guys get the Sony ZV-1, I've experienced so many issues with it. It overheats, it doesn't focus all the time, the battery dies super quick. Like, I would not recommend this freaking camera. Anyways, I was just saying that it was hot as hell in Houston. I'm not looking forward to going back to that because it's extremely uncomfortable. And then also, I'm like a natural deodorant user, you guys. The combination of that heat and natural deodorant is not really working for me. And I know we like to lie and say that, oh, it just takes a while, you know, for your armpits to adjust. Babes, I've been using natural deodorant for almost 2 years, okay? And I'm still not there yet. Sometimes it still plays the hell out of me. So keep that in mind. But anyways, I'm using the telescopic L'Oreal mascara. I'm bringing it back to high school. I saw this like on TikTok. I'm like, oh, this is the best mascara. And I was like, dang, it was a really, really good mascara when I used it. And then I repurchased it. I'm like, wow, why did I stop using it? There's so many products that come out that you think is better than just like the OGs. And then you go back to the OG, you're like, wait, hold on. I've also just not been putting mascara on my bottom lashes. I don't know. I just feel like it looks pretty that way, I guess. Dang, I was supposed to set my face before. Dang it. Anyways, I'm done, you guys, with my makeup. That is it. I'm gonna set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray once my mascara dries, because if I don't, the mascara will run. I'm just gonna leave my hair like this and get dressed. You guys, I haven't straightened my hair in the past 2.5 months. Pretty proud. I'm gonna go through the whole summer because genuinely it's just too hot for anything else. I think I'm gonna get braids soon. Tired of doing my hair, but yeah, it's been a minute since I straightened it. Curls are a little bit damaged. They're coming back, but my roots are clearly puffy. Like you can see my true pattern up here. Down here it's a little loose, but we're making it do what it do. We're trying our best. But yeah, you guys, that was the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, thank you BetterHelp for sponsoring your girl. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something, took something from it. As always, thank you for tuning in, supporting me when I do come on this platform. Follow me on socials if you want to keep up with me, because I am a little bit more well, not a little bit, I'm definitely more active on there. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go explore New York. I might move here, I might not, we're gonna see. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Deuces.